The new ASCSU president and vice president has been announced. It happened around 7 o'clock this evening in the ASCSU Senate chambers. CTV is lucky enough to get the first exclusive interview from Jason Sydoriak and Taylor Albaugh. Thanks for being on the show tonight, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
How does it feel? Was it nerve-wracking? How was it?
We came in there pretty confident, but when it came time to announce it, I'd say we had a few jitters, yeah.
And I see that you won 50.12 of the vote. How does that feel to really have that CSU body behind you?
Incredible. You know, that's what we wanted. We want to be able to go into those places that we're going to advocate at and be able to say that we actually do have the students' voice behind us.
Sure, sure. And can you tell me about some of your initiatives? I think they all sound really interesting. How do you plan on making printing easier on campus?
You want to tap on that?
Yeah, so I had already sat down and talked to the technology director within the agricultural science department, as well as the IT director within the library. And they already have created a system that's a reimbursement program that allows the students to use their student fee printing anywhere on campus, especially in the library. So I want to institute this program in every college so students can have access to their printing anywhere on campus.
I think that's a great idea because I think printing is always so complicated for different majors and you're not allowed to go into certain buildings to print.
Exactly.
So that sounds like a very good idea. And then talk to me a little bit about changing the grading procedures. How do you guys plan on doing that?
Me again? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it's my show. So we had thought that the plus-minus grading system, it's been in the works for a really long time. And as we know that the plus-minus grading system is here to stay, there's other universities across the nation as well as graduate schools that recognize the A+ system as a 4.33. So we think that it's time for CSU to catch up with that, especially since students put that extra effort to get that A+. So I'm planning on sitting down with our Dean of Students, Jody Donovan, as well as our VP of Student Affairs, Blanche Hughes, to have that discussion.
Very cool. And it's so exciting. Obviously, you guys just won just less than an hour ago. So how does it feel like? What is tomorrow going to be like when it actually sinks in and it's time to start making things happen?
It's all business. You know, it's time to hit the ground running. Summer, fall, spring. You know, we had a serious campaign, we had a positive campaign, and that's how our administration's going to be, and we're going to follow through with that.
Very cool. And you were on the previous ASCSU presidential campaign, or did you work for her?
Yeah, I was actually helping out with the Gwen LaPuma campaign last year. So I've been on the other side of this in the announcement process, but it's kind of surreal right now for me to be here. So
how did that kind of prepare you for your guys' campaign and running?
I mean, I know what it takes, and I know the hours that needs to be put in for it. Also, I know how important it is to have an incredible team backing you, which we had, and I couldn't be any more grateful for the people we had surrounding us.
Yeah. Our team was incredible, and our campaign managers, Pradeep Badesha and Andrew Bondi, they really were able to get us focused and were able to kind of guide us to where the students were and help us kind of get our message across.
Good, good. And at least 10% of the students voted were needed to approve the Constitution. How important was that for you guys to really, get students to vote and all the campaigning out on the plaza?
It was absolutely important. That's our whole year's work right there. That's, as a senator of ASCSU, we've worked incredibly hard, not only on just forming those resolutions and bills, but also getting the input from students. So it was important that we got that ratified.
Very cool. Well, congratulations again. Are you guys going to celebrate tonight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Well, again, congratulations. And thank you so much for being on the show tonight. We really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us.
Thank you, Heather.
Of course. CTV and the Collegian want to congratulate all of the candidates who ran in this year's election.